Hey guys, thank you for joining in today for this Baps inspired look. I'm starting off using my favorite, the Trader Joe's Ultra Hydrating Gel Moisturizer. We need to come like with a flawless skin base, okay? Because Miss Hallie and Baps, she was very matte. So in order for us not to give cracky, for us not to give dry, we need to be moisturized. So I'm following up with this Trader Joe's Rose Facial Oil to make sure, all that moisture is sealed in. I'm making sure it's absorbed before I move on to the next step. Checking me out. Look at your girl. Okay, so moving on to primer, we're going to use the Milk Hydro Grip and then set it with the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder. Again, we don't want no oils, we don't want no shine, just because I'm really trying to emulate how Hallie was in the movie and she was very matte, okay? I am too hyped to be showing y'all my favorite foundation ever, and it's drugstore at that. So it's the Maybelline Super Stay. I use the shade Coconut. It is the most full coverage drugstore foundation that I've ever tried, so it's lit. I am buffing that all over my face with the Juvia's Place foundation brush. This foundation, after buffing it all in, it gives me very Donald Trump-esque, but after you do your foundation routine and you put concealer, you blend everything out, you look good. So don't stress it. It oxidizes, okay? All right. Moving on to concealer, we are using the Maybelline. I keep going in between me and I, but we are one, sis. So just ignore me because I'm gonna keep doing it. So yeah, we're using today the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. First, I'm using it in tan. I'm using it in all the places on my face that I want it to be illuminated. With this particular concealer, it has like a little sponge at the top. Don't use that. Like, take it off. COVID, first of all, like, we don't need to cross-contaminate. For maximum full coverage purposes, you're going to have this concealer sit on your face for a bit. You are going to take your moist beauty blender or sponge and blend out your concealer. Now, you must, and I really stress must, start off either at your forehead or the bridge of your nose or your chin. Now, you might ask yourself, Kat, why does it matter where I start? Like, it's all going to be blended. It matters, sir. You know why? Because if you start under your eyes, you are not going to be able to control the amount of product that you're blending. The under eye is where you're going to put most of the concealer at. So if you start there, then you go to your forehead, then you go to your chin, then you go to your nose, concealer is just going to be harder to control, in my opinion. So take my advice, please, and start at those places because you want to go from less product to more product. But wait, why am I so rough? Look how heavy-handed I am. Sheesh. So when you start at the outer corners of your concealer under your eye, it's easier to blend out. Just the same, the same theory as doing less product to more product, okay? You see how I'm tilting my sponge? Yeah, you want to do that too, so that way you can control the concealer that you have on the beauty blender, okay? Okay. I am layering my concealers. I am still using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, but I am using it in caramel. It's just one shade lighter than the tan. I'm going to use that just to make it just a bit brighter. It doesn't make too much of a difference, but I do like layering my concealers, and I didn't want to go too bright just because of the look that we're going for today. I'm taking the remainder of that concealer and going over my eyelids just so there is some type of base before I move on to the shadow. I am now going to take my Laura Mercier translucent powder and setting my under eye. This is like one of my favorite steps because I'm not gonna lie to you, I feel like I am the cutest looking like a powdered donut. Look at that. Look, oh girl, come on, I'm too cute. Now to set the parts of my face that I didn't set with the L'Oreal translucent powder, I'm using the Black Opal Deluxe Finishing Powder in Neutral Light, and I am just buffing that in with my sponge. You will hardly ever see me wipe away powder. I will always press it in using the sponge. Your sponge is your best friend, okay? So usually I would cream contour or bronze with foundation or concealer, but I was looking at all the Halle Berry pictures in Baps, and she didn't have a strong contour or anything like that. It was just slightly bronze. So I'm using my multi-use powder foundation by Makeup Forever in the color 178, just to go on the outer cheeks, bronze it up a little, you know, give it some color. I'm just taking the remainder of the concealer that was left on my concealer brush and putting that on my eyelids and blending it out with my finger, so that way I can have a nice base, so that way the colors are all even. I am now taking my True Complexion Contour Palette in medium to dark in the contour shade, and taking a fluffy brush, I got this one from Morphe, and just getting that colored on the lid, starting at the outer corner of my eye and bringing that right below my crease. I'm just taking that color and making sure that it's kind of blurred out, no harsh lines at all, making both of the eyes match. Okay, so this is probably the easiest eye look that you guys are ever gonna get from me. It's just because I'm trying to go for how Halle was in the movie, and I am only using 2 shades. That second shade that I just showed you is from the Saharan palette from Juvia's Place. It's called Senegal. It's just a nice regular gold. Put that on my eyelids and just take the other brush that I use the contour shade in and shade it out, so that way it's not that harsh. So all I'm doing is just depositing that color on my lid and going back with the other brush, just so it's not so, you know, just stamped on there. Now I'm going back into the Real Techniques contour palette, taking that contour shade and going to my bottom lid, almost my waterline, and shading that contour color in, so that way it appears as one complete look. I just love how this makes it kind of tie in all together. Kind of smoky, kind of not, but it works. Now look at the mistake I'm about to make. I still have that little bit of powder on my under eye left, and I take the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist, and I really should have pressed it in a bit more. Yeah, see, look at your girl. Look, noticing that now. But yeah, it's fine. I just have to take my beauty blender and press it in once again. Miss Mamas, you are going to have mistakes. Like, I just realized right now that I have a sheen under my eye, and to take away that sheen, I'm putting a light layer of powder under my eye, and although it's under that specific eye, I have to do it on the other just so that it matches. So we all make mistakes when we're doing our makeup, but it can all be fixed and it's all gonna look nice as long as you take your time, okay? Yeah. I didn't mention this before, but that Glow Recipe spray smells so good. It smells just like watermelon, and I would just spray it just because it smells so good. I'm going in with the NYX lip liner in brown. I usually love a overlined lip, but I actually needed a darker shade of brown. This just was not doing it for me, but I fixed that later on in the video. I am now going to follow up with the Dose of Colors liquid lipstick in the shade Supernatural. Alright, so boom, I had a certain lipstick shade in mind when I was doing this look, but my advice to you is mix those liquid lipsticks on your hand first versus on your lips, because one, you're not going to know what you're going to get in shade, and two, you don't want to put so much product on your lips. Look, 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 just ashy looking. Yeah. I tried to fix it with a lip liner again after this, but yeah, it wasn't giving me what I wanted. So I wanted to go for the metallic shade of metallic lipstick, but I did not have one, and I tried to, you know, fake it till I make it with this Juvia's Place shade in Senegal again that I used on my eyes, so that way I can get kind of the metallic lipstick look. Let's get into this hair though. I purchased a 16-inch Nadula Remy wig, 100% human hair, transparent, lace front. Dang, that's a mouthful. But anywho, it is super nice and affordable. It was only $145 for a lace front wig. Hello. Yeah, the only thing with this is the parting space is weird. You need to get a 13 by 6 maybe. This is a 13 by 4. I also had trouble taking the yellow tones out of this wig. I just used some purple shampoo, but maybe it was just me. So, you know, proceed with caution with that. I'm a beginner when it comes to this hair stuff. To finish the look off, I am going to put on my Brooklyn Square stud earrings by Fashion Nova. This just makes everything come together. Like with the earrings, the chunky gold earrings, it's very like throwback and so cute. So because the NYX liner did not do what I thought it would do, I'm going in with the ColourPop lip liner in Pitch and just lining my lips again. And when I say this finally completed the look, yes, this finally got it there, like got it to where I wanted it to be. So I should have used that from the jump, but we're here now and it's fire, so we're good. With any lip liner, you want to blend in the lip in the lip liner, unless you know you're going for that look. At this point in the video, I am very much feeling myself. I got my top on that is very much Baps. I even throw my hair in a ponytail to see how much more spot on I can get. I in turn, you know, flat iron it again because it just looks way cuter that way. But I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Thank you.